Hey, this is Chico here. I just want to talk a little bit about the 120-hour work week that some of these leaders and companies talk about. You know, it's like Elon Musk and how he's saying like, yeah, if you put in more hours, then you'll get ahead of other people who are doing less hours. So if it like, you know, for example, if you do 100 work week hour for somebody who's did 50, then like, you know, you basically double the output relative to the person who's doing half of you. But for me, yeah, I've actually done long work week hours, like 100 hours, 90 hours, 110, and my record is 118 hours. I didn't quite touch 120, but you know, I was counting the hours because I just want to see how many hours I actually logged in, but I hit 118. And for the short burst that I did it through, it was quite rewarding. I had a lot of fun, and I learned quite a bit, you know, and because I was so focused on my work that I felt like what I did in like a couple months was worth like 8 to 10 months worth of work, you know. I didn't have to reload the information in my head. I didn't have to settle down and get in high gear when I'm at work. It was just like these long stretches of work days where everything's in your head and you're just like firing like very quickly and it's everything's so fluid. So yeah, that's my experience, and my point is like two things. Here in America, we have these companies where there are a lot of hardworking workers, whether in tech or in blue collar, probably more in tech, where they're logging in these crazy hours at times, and we have an opportunity to buy shares in these companies, and if they succeed, we just sit there and watch the stock price goes up potentially, and we profit off these people and their hard work. Obviously, we're taking risk too. So, but it's nice that we have this opportunity, and also in the U.S. we can buy U.S. stocks, which is I guess like, you know, in the tech sector, there's a lot of good opportunity out there. And then the other thing is like about doing these long work weeks. I think if you don't have much to do, you haven't tried it, and you don't have obligations like family, kids, other things that you can't drop. If you have hobbies, maybe you can drop those for a little bit and give it a try and work towards some goal. And maybe you'll find it's nice to do it with somebody else too, and not just by yourself. So you can do it at work or your personal project. But what I'm saying is like, I felt very achieved at the end, and I felt, wow, that was incredible. You know, I was very proud of myself, and and it's a nice thing to experience. And so if you haven't had that opportunity, and maybe it's something worth considering. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that's it for this video. We a lot of hard workers out there, and I thank you all for all your hard work you bring to the society, and wish you well.